Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories.
April tourist arrival numbers show a decline from last year. A marine sports operator weighs in.
Also tonight, a temporary closure of a big-name hotel in the north side of the island says they're taking advantage of the break.
And the difference between victim and survivor. Words matter as media reports on sexual violence.
And in sports, a fight inside the four-sided circle. Brawls and howls and bloody noses. Friendship through fighting.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They're an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle.
I love Marianas Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Havaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on May 28 from our studio on Capitol Hill.
Where have all the flowers gone? The Marianas Visitors Authority reports a 39% decrease in visitor arrivals from April 2024.
Just as the Saipan flame trees begin their annual spring bloom, flowering the air with their colorful invitation, visitor numbers have decreased, lowering the number of eyes that get to enjoy their singular beauty. April arrivals topped out at close to 12,000 for the month, and those numbers were off 39% from arrivals of close to 20,000 in April of 2024. For marine sports operators, it means a beautiful ocean with not many people enjoying it.
So what is your name?
Sam. Sam, I am working Sakura.
Yeah.
So please, everybody can we share it each other. So make rice oil.
So how is business these days? Are there many tourists?
No, today is our actually is people like 6 people, 5 people like our people. Before month, we are very nice.
Yeah.
So at least we can very nice to smile.
Yeah.
So now I don't know, I cannot smile. So really it's going very slow.
South Korea remains the Marianas' leading source market, but the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. Just 7,500 Koreans came to the NMI in April, 47% less than a year ago. MVA says flight reductions due to an aircraft shortage, a 2024 plane crash, and competitively priced markets have affected our visitor decline. The numbers from Japan totaled 910 arrivals in April. That is up markedly from last year's number of just over 500. Chinese arrivals about the same as Japan, under 1,000 Chinese on Saipan in April, that number down 36% from a year ago. The main reason for the drop in Chinese, problems with the EVS TAP program, which was implemented by CBP to allow Chinese tourists into the NMI without a U.S. visa. It's currently not working as it did before. Recently, CBP suddenly stopped processing applications, and they have not given any indication of what's next. A local business delegation recently returned from D.C. with hope, but no answers. The immediate result, the recent suspension of flights from Hong Kong, and currently the future of Chinese tourism in limbo. The numbers could get worse in the coming month as T-Ways has announced the suspension of its daily flights to Saipan for the month of June, a contributing factor in the temporary closure of the Kensington resort. For these marine sports operators, they hope the end of the summer is better than the beginning.
I hope, everybody hope, I believe, I hope. Beautiful, wow. Everybody is appreciates God. We are living here, we can sharing everything natural. Wow, it's nice. Many people like to visit the island. Just give us chance, they can enjoy the island. We can appreciate it, we can everything doing good. It's nice, beautiful island.
Kensington plans to work on some improvements during their temporary closure and sets out to open back up first week of July. Kensington Hotel is busy this week with a big group from Korea, but in just days from now, they would temporarily shut their doors. Working on hotel development for the Elan Group, Ted Jung says the closure is due to the drop in flights, and during this period, Kensington will do some maintenance work.
Okay, we close from June 9 to July 6, which is like a 28 days only, and then we're going to reopen on July 7. Because the trimming of the airline, because during that time we only have the one flight, so we don't want to fight for a small number of the customers. So therefore, we decide to do a little maintaining, which is upgrade our facility, like a swimming pool, like how we did for the PIC last year. So yeah, that's the purpose of the reason of the close, temporarily closing, not permanently.
Jung adds that they cannot work on the pool if guests are present. As the hotel takes advantage of this time off to renovate, front desk employee being furloughed says she will use this time to rest.
We will come back on July 7th. That's all we know. So the company tried to help us in a way, they're gonna free the rent for us. But we don't have much information. Probably I'll take that as an opportunity to rest and do some, things that I like to do.
Today, a 5th grade school group was on a retreat and heading down to enjoy the swimming pool. A family from Korea were just checking in, and the banners were up along the entrance for the Atomy group.
But I heard that some famous big company that come every year to Kensington because I don't know, but they love the Kensington, services and food and rooms and the view. So therefore, they come every year, regularly.
Jung says that Pacific Islands Club and Coral Ocean Resort will remain open. From Kensington, I'm Sakurako Halstead for the Channel 2 News.
How does the media, that's us, cover the subject of sexual violence, and does it matter?
And words matter. I remember growing up and people would tell me sticks and stones, right, may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. But we all know that's not true. Words have such powerful impact. And every word that you print is read by so many people here in the CNMI.
Maisie Tenorio, the executive director for the Coalition Against Domestic and Sexual Violence, speaks about how word usage can affect audience perception.
So you have a lot of influence and control over the stories that are told here in the CNMI. And so this partnership for us is so critical because those stories really impact what people know and believe about domestic violence and sexual assault.
Hane Eugenio helps educate about circumstances that survivors may have to experience.
There are so many reasons why people stay in their abusive relationships. These are just some of the common factors that we see. And like you've mentioned, fear. A survivor may be afraid of what's to come after they leave. They might fear threats, even more violence. They might lose access to their kids, their family, their home. That's something that their partner might take away from them. And then fault. Survivors can blame themselves for what's happened because they're conditioned to think that it's their fault.
Note that the term survivor has been chosen to describe the person in question instead of the word victim. Survivor acknowledges strength and humanity rather than empowering the alleged perpetrator.
Sexual assault and rape has been used to control communities for years. This is not new, right? What we're seeing now is so many survivors are being empowered to speak up, right? Thank goodness to social media, to whatever, new understanding, maybe education, that has sort of opened the door for victims to be able to speak up. But when that happens, right, sort of the other side will also speak up, right? Because we're talking about taking away control. Sexual assault is about control. Domestic violence is about control. When a group of people are used to having control and that control is being taken away, they will do what they can to preserve that control. So that's what's happening. And we understand that as advocates, we can see it. And our role is to remain grounded, right? To remain grounded in the work that we do and know that our work is for victims and survivors.
Welcome to 2025.
It's harder now. It is much harder now to do this work than it was even 6 months ago. But that doesn't mean that we are not going to remain focused.
Coming up, we see who's traveling to Saipan, where they're from, and what they're up to.
And it's not shrimp, beef, or spam. It's chicken kelaguen at the 3rd Annual Chef's Competition. A tasty story you don't want to miss.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
Half a day, CNMI. Did you know that car crashes are the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 13? In order to keep your children safe during a car crash, make sure you select the right type of car seat for their age and size. A rear-facing car seat should be used from birth to 12 months or up to 3 years old. Forward-facing car seats are for children from 1 to 3 or up to 7 years old. Booster seats are for children from 4 to 7 or up to 12 years old. Seat belts are for children 8 to 12 years old or older. For a seat belt to fit properly, the lap belt must lie snugly across the upper thighs, not the stomach. The shoulder belt should lie snugly across the shoulder and chest and not across the neck or face. Do not move your child to the next car seat level until he or she reaches the top height and weight limit allowed by your car seat's manufacturer. Remember, your children are the most precious cargo when driving. Keep us safe and buckle us in. We depend on you. Thank you.
The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone. I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm on the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Premium office space is available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Features include dedicated parking, fast internet, backup power, good water, and natural light throughout to go along with the very best views on Saipan. So don't settle for space when you can get peace and peace of mind. Call Hermosa Vista today at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Welcome back. You're watching the Wednesday night edition of the Channel 2 News.
You never know who you'll meet through the double doors of our airport. Let's take a look. Saipan International Airport is not as busy as some airports, and there's absolutely no way to get lost because everyone comes out of the same exit. Just wait a while and you'll see all the faces of our travelers. Brent Schumacher is coming in for work, here to check on a specific animal.
I work for the USDA, mostly working with local staff on pig farms. The USDA has a grant where we improve or build pig farms that are environmentally friendly.
He flies in from Guam every 3 months and is no stranger to Saipan.
Oh, yeah, people are very friendly. Mm-hmm.
Lawrence is also in from our sister island of Guam.
I actually live there right now. I'm from Saipan, so I'm returning to visit family.
Born and raised on Saipan and left to pursue higher education and studies in accounting.
Yeah, just for school. I'm attending UOG right now. All right. Just working on my bachelor's. I started 2021, so it's been about 4 years now. Yeah. About to graduate soon.
Being from Saipan, this is how he feels about the island in the south.
Yeah, it would be like a culture shock. It's almost like the States now. It's transitioning towards that feel. But it still has that island vibe. It feels like home.
Even if Guam has its similarities and can have a feel for home, this is what he misses about Saipan.
Oh, what I miss about home? I miss the lifestyle. It's slow-paced here. Or not that. I guess a little slow, yeah. But yeah, just relaxing when you're at home,
Like Lawrence, Jigger is from Saipan and is back home for his studies, except he's flying in all the way from Portland, Maine.
I've been studying there for around 3 years, second time coming back. I'm majoring in political science and philosophy and minoring in visual arts.
As an island boy out in the mainland, he has faced some challenges, and one is the difference in weather.
Huge adjustment. I mean, originally being on the islands and living here for the first 18 years of my life and then seeing snow for the first time was an adjustment to say the least, but after 3 years of going to school there, you really get used to it and adapt to your environment.
Whether you're here to check on the pigs, or taking a break to visit family, or trading your coat for a t-shirt, welcome back, welcome home, welcome to Saipan. Barbecue chicken, red ginger, lemon, coconut, doni, and maybe some green onions. The ingredients are simple, the taste is sweet, spicy, and fantastic. Chicken kelaguen is a food loved by just about everybody, and this past weekend, some local competitors brought their top secret recipes and techniques to the taste of the Marianas. We're here at the 26th annual Taste of Marianas, where they are hosting the 3rd annual chef competition. This year, they are going to make chicken kelaguen. A partnership between MVA, Hanmi, and NM Tech, the cook-off featured 6 teams, 2 individuals, and 4 teams of 2. The competitors, current and former students of NM Tech's culinary program. They started in a staggered approach with 5 minutes in between, gathering ingredients from the pantry. Traditionally, chicken kelaguen is made with simple ingredients that you see here on the table. We shall see how the competitors will differentiate their dish. The judging was based on a point system that includes sanitation, appearance, taste, and texture. Part of the cooking process also includes a mystery ingredient.
This year it's the pumpkin chips. So honestly, we were supposed to use something similar to it, like some crunch. But since we got something else, we'll see what we can work with.
Checking in with some of the chefs. Hi guys, so we are here with Erlinda and Eden. How are you guys feeling today?
Kind of nervous.
Feel excited.
Excited.
And nervous.
Winning first place in the first competition and second place in last year's competition, Damien is back to compete again. What is gonna be something that would make you stand out?
I'm gonna make a taco. I don't know if that's too different, but I'm gonna make like a tortilla kind of fusion thing.
This spectator with the bright colored shirt is originally from the East Coast and has recently moved to Saipan. Are you rooting for anybody in particular?
No, we're an observer, right? Yeah, just see where it goes. But I really admire the people doing it on their own because I think it's a lot to do, isn't it? Right? And then they can bring their own little flavor to it. So I think that's what makes a difference in the world is when we bring our own little, our vibe, our energy, our taste, our passion. And when we can bring that in and mix with other people, I think that's what makes the difference.
The competition is tight as the time runs out and each team brings their dish to the table. One by one, the judges taste the chicken kelaguen dish and rate the lemon to ginger and coconut ratio. The inclement weather doesn't stop the event. So, rain or shine, the show must go on. The tabulations team crunching numbers, double-checking the digits, and the results are in. Third place goes to Damien. Second place goes to Ayumi. And first place goes to Romando and Mary Kay.
Once only we practice and then we joined this competition not to win, but we only enjoy and perform. Yeah. Thank you.
So what was the most challenging part about this competition?
Honestly, to incorporate the secret ingredient. So we just kept it simple, and I guess simple is always best.
On the grounds of American Memorial Park, the Marianas Visitors Authority hosts the Taste of Marianas every Saturday in May. This coming weekend is the last Saturday to enjoy local artistry, music, and food from the Taste of Marianas.
These guys are battling for $500. We're going to find out who's going to win.
Did you like the kelaguen?
It was so good. You know, in the beginning they had bistec, and then last year they had lentillas, which is a dessert, and this year they had chicken kelaguen. I wonder what they'll have next year.
Well, we'll find out after the sports segment. Coming up in sports, you're likely to see punches and kicks during a fight, but wait for the split-second surprise in the end. It might have something to do with kelaguen. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style.
Motivation isn't always easy to come by. Thankfully, there's one place that continues to ignite my willpower. This one place provides me with the knowledge and support I need to grow, so I can continue to become a better version of myself. This is where I discovered my passion, where I achieved successes that made me proud. It's home to where I improved my performance, seeing the opportunity in every challenge. And when doubt creeps inside and I think about giving up, I remember the heroes who've also called this place home. And just like them, I know that every last rep is always a beginning. No matter how hard it gets, nothing can stop me. I will always come back stronger because I'm part of a legacy.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! On an epic night at the Roundhouse in Garapan, our island warriors lace up their gloves and shins and face off in competitive combat. The voice, L.J. Castro, rings in the evening of fights. In the Ring of Fire, the fighters ring the squared circle in preparation for an evening of boxing and kickboxing. Boxing gloves bring boxing love as competitors show honor and respect for each other. But while in the ring, we hear the bell ring at the onset of the fights. Early on, Frolon Wobel and Zion the Sandman Parada show talent, determination, and will in their close 3-round bout.
Strike back, strike back. At the end of 3 rounds, the judges scored this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision,
Undaunted in defeat, Sandman Zion Parada of Kagman High.
I had the support of everybody here on the island. Everybody had faith in me. I really just wanted to bring home that win. Even though I couldn't do it today, I still feel the support of everybody here in Saipan. It's really wonderful. It's amazing.
Declared the winner, Frolon Wobel, also of Kagman High.
I usually box with people bigger than me and stuff. So I get hit a lot. I'm used to it.
So you're used to that. But you guys seem to have all the guts in the world. Did you enjoy that?
Yes, sir. I enjoyed it a lot.
What does it feel like fighting in a ring for the first time?
It was great. A big opportunity.
Epic skill was on display at the Roundhouse, exemplified by the roundhouse kicks of Jimmy Crazy Legs Polk of Trench Tech Saipan versus Aldrich Young Legs Valera of Guam. And in one semi-main event of the evening, looking like a scene from the Mel Gibson film Apocalypto, Ram Korean Blood Lee of Trench Tech Saipan defeats Josh Mesa of Guam. And in the main event, in a match of epic skill, Harry Wells of Guan Muay Thai outpointed Taipo Asep. But if you like drama, if you like a big brawl, if you like epic, you gotta love the heavyweight matchup. Introducing Richard Big Dog Salas.
My name is Richard Salas. My fighting name is Big Dog, and I am fighting for a Laddie belt and trench deck. This is my first fight.
And as Big Dog enters the ring to face his game opponent, June San Nicolas, this fight promises to be epic. Surprising agility is on display as the two warriors battle, and after 3 rounds of punching and sticking and crunching and kicking,
declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Richard!
And as the evening draws to an end and the crowd begins to split, referee and fully clad Jason Tarkong.
Oh yeah, great night of fights, good matches, very interesting. Great honor to be here to ref and also be involved. Cookie Alvarez and the Trench Tech organization has been phenomenal in holding these events, so it's great. Good fights, a lot of good fights. I look forward to your highlights.
Epic highlights.
I feel very good. I want to thank my family, thank my friends and my mentors, and also my opponent as well. Mad respect to him. He was a very good fighter. As you can see, he gave me a bloody nose, but I'm really pumped up. And I am very happy that I got this fight and I got the win. I got the win for Laddie belt and trench deck. I am so happy, and please forgive me because I am kind of out of breath right now. But hey, awesome night. And if you haven't seen it, please join the next one because this was epic.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Will the rain continue? According to the National Weather Service, the answer is yes, no, and or maybe. There is a 30% chance of isolated showers tonight with mild breezes and low temperatures of around 78 degrees. And tomorrow, also a 30% chance of isolated thunderstorms. Water to dampen our trees and plants, our hair, our pants. High temperatures around 87 degrees and lows around 79 at night. The sun will set tonight at 6:43 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 5:46 a.m. Enjoy the beauty around you, CNMI. It is said that if the sun sets in the evening and nobody is out to see it set, will it still shine its orange and red and golden rays? The answer is yes, it will. But take a look anyway. It's magnificent. And I will see you in the water or on the land.
Well, that's news, sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us, CNMI.
Enjoy the rain. We will see you back here on Friday.